Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's channel. Today we'll be doing Belle's Fallout 4 Companion and Explorer Guide, part 16. The last video was a bit cut short, but we're still continuing Preston Garvey. We were setting up turrets for Country Crossing to defend off whatever, and we did, well, I went to, but I died as soon as I set up them turrets because I didn't defend it enough because they had, as you just saw there, missile launchers, super mutants with missile launchers. So I had a bit of difficulty. So I thought, no, do you know what, I'll just set a defense line, like a barrier. If you want to see what I exactly did, then you want to check out Country Crossing, Belle's Fallout 4 building settlement guide for Country Crossing part 1, and I'll show you the exact line I built up because I didn't obviously build this in the time that they give you. And when I did that, I then obviously did the settlement building guide and created a better defense because this is a pretty open settlement. And if you do want to see how I did that, then please check out obviously, as I said before, the Country Crossing part 1 settlement building guide. So yeah, we killed them, well, the turrets kind of killed them, the super mutants, and we took the loot off them. I'm pretty sure there was more than 2, but I could be wrong because that's the only ones I found. Also, Preston Garvey still hasn't, but hopefully with the conclusion of this, he should be happy. If not, we'll find another Minutemen quest. There is one that we're going to be doing next. In this one, we're probably going to be doing the quest Old Guns. So let's begin.
Hey.
I can't believe it. We won. We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
So yeah, we just helped them, and now we just need to talk to Preston Garvey again. Now, before we do, once you've got Preston Garvey and you've taken the castle back, I think it's like in-game months or a few quests later at least, if you're listening to the Radio Freedom broadcast, you'd hear it, but you can also talk to Preston and he will tell you about it. So that's probably what he's going to do now.
Hey.
What is it?
So let's talk to him.
Hey there.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
Hey.
What do you need?
See, Old Guns.
What else have you got for me, Preston?
So yeah, we've finished this quest. I'm going to also listen to Radio Freedom so you can hear it. Just give it a second to sort itself out while I look around more. It's like taking a while to do it, so I don't think it's going to. I wonder what's here. I've actually never been here. Whoa, we need some radix. Oh, here we go. Listen, ready? Oh, that's something else. No, I think those are just nuclear reactors. Oh well, I just got radiated to bugger from them. Anyway, let's go do the quest Old Guns. So let's pop back to the castle. I am going to wear my power armor for this quest. You don't have to. It's just going to make sure I don't use up most of my supplies. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I don't need it. No, you don't need power armor for everything. Sorry, power armor lovers, but you don't.
thought I'd see our flag flying over the castle again.
So base.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
The old castle is starting to shape up, eh?
Stay safe out there.
This is the first time I've come back to the castle, to be honest. So basically, if you look around, they've cleared up all the Milo eggs and whatnot. You have a few Minutemen walking around. And then all of a sudden, there's this person right here, Ronnie Shaw.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
What do you want?
What do you want?
I want to talk to whoever's in charge around here. Since nobody else would fess up to it, guess it must be you. I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
I'm insulted.
I don't like what you're implying.
Easy there, cowgirl. Joe Becker died years before you came along. I'm talking about the gang of clowns that let the Minutemen fall apart. I didn't respect any of them, so I took a vacation.
Good point, I guess. Okay, so let's talk.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
Helping, what's yours?
At least we're trying to help people. Can you say the same?
Don't give me any attitude, Missy. I've been a Minuteman longer than you've been alive. But I've
Doubtful.
heard some good things about what you've been doing. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
I really hate her.
Are you
Offering-
offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
Now, with this quest, it's a good opportunity to get some of your companions who like, I'm just going to say it, if you don't want to spoil what this quest is, don't listen for like 10 seconds. So ready? Now, we're going to be refiring the artillery. Basically, you need any companions that like it when you do this for the Minutemen. You want to send them to this settlement. So I do think Codsworth likes it. Possibly Cat. Piper, I believe, does. Deacon does. Preston definitely. So you do want to send them in. I'm not going to because it'll interfere with the video, but that's what you should do.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done.
Don't worry. I've got an idea. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Now, I'm gonna check my mics on. Now that we're here, I haven't really gone through this area, but there are quarters in the castle which are for a Minuteman, for the general, as you can see by the thing. Basically what you want to do is open your craft bar. You want to knock out this rubble, and it leads you down to this basement type thing. I'm gonna scrap that because I'm gonna take the thingy for it.
Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. Wow, looky here. You've already cleared it. Good job. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Now you can clear this before you start this quest, and you can if you want, but extra help from Ronnie's always good, I suppose. An extra hand. You do want to be careful walking down here though. As you see, there are quite a few mines.
pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
And you got cannonballs here, so if you've done the US Constitution quest, then that. So I'm just going to be quiet and let you watch this video.
Anything I can help carry?
Hey.
I'll back you up, General.
Hey.
My knife.
Point it.
Vision ain't what it used to be.
Now something to be careful of is, can you see the wavy area? You want to get out of there, shoot. Oh, maybe it's not working. I don't know, it looked really wavy a second ago. Whoa.
Darn it!
I was right, it was wavy.
I think that's it.
Anyway, never mind. Watch it, seriously. They're a lot harder to see sometimes. Take down the turret, that is a 5, so be careful. It may be different for you. You can come around the back of here, watch out, there's another mine. And you can grab some stuff that's on the shelves. But obviously do be careful if you've set the mine off, because you'll kind of lose it all. Where's Preston? Preston, get... Idiot. Where is he? I swear to God, he just run off. There he is.
Heads up.
Okay. What am I doing?
Come here, you numpty. I don't want him to have a weapon either. What can he hold? Ammo. Or I guess he already got the cannonballs. Here he has. Hold some bloody missile launchers or something. What, 2 of them? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Whoa, what has he got? Oh. I thought he had opened it then. Bag of cement. Always good concrete. If you do check out my building a settlement guides, you will see how I rebuild the walls of the castle, which is very good without, obviously without using any mods or anything. Which is very good. You might want to get some of these frag mines right now. Just trust me, grab them.
Movement detected. Sentry bot designation. Sarge. Powering up.
Well, I'll see. Let's get this over with.
Detected. Initiating defensive protocols.
Damn it. He's on the way.
Hostile skin area. Threat visualization in progress. Threat level raised. Assessment. Primary target has been engaged. It continues to exhibit hostile intent.
Just watch out. he will blow up.
He's been guarding the castle since, forever, as far as I know. Let's see. I used to know this password. One if I land. Nah, that's not it. For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time.
Oh, I ran out of ammo.
United we stand. Yeah, that was it. That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined him. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So
No point
Geezer
in
doesn't
leaving that
need it
for the
anymore.
scavenger.
Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on.
You can check security terminal for his
Getting
things.
all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're
Oh.
almost through.
I'm carrying too much, I just realised. Let me drink some wine. Hopefully it'll give me a bit of strength. So let's go through to the West Bastion. Okay, so we are through to the West Bastion. You can click this door. And it'll open.
Here we are. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
And then you open to the armory. And this has some good stuff. You got fusion cells, 4 crank capacitor modification,
Excellent. The armory's still intact.
laser muskets with various mods.
Just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop. Schematics for building artillery.
I'm not gonna drop some stuff off. You got laser turrets that you can actually use. Some smoke grenades and artillery smoke grenades. Okay, so artillery.
Artillery?
Great big guns. Blow up our enemies from miles away. Any of this ringing a bell? Alright. Grab that schematic and let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades too.
Indeed.
Oh, I still want to kill her. There we go, just dropped off most of my stuff. You got mines, water, stealth boys, baseball grenades, normal grenades, mines. All very useful. As well as cool. Right. Come on then, sweetheart. I'm just gonna carry on. So now what you do, you go into your building mode or whatever. You want to build artillery. There are remnants of it, as you can see, and you kind of want to build it here, where you went when you first went to take back the castle. And with the supplies you've got, and probably some of your own, you can build a piece of artillery. Now what you want to do is assign someone to
7 p.m. here at Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Excuse me.
Ah, looks like you've got everything we need. Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and start the test fire. Okay, got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case. That looks good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
So, yes, now we have artillery support, and now we also, Preston idolizes us, so that means we have finished with Preston as our companion, but not before speaking to him. So let's go.
Heads up.
Just point me to it. I gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen.
So
I
let's
never
listen.
thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Something like a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right.
Hey there.
You have a minute? Well, I wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been thinking back lately on how things were for me when we first met. It was the lowest point of my life. I mean, all my closest friends were dead. Everything I believed in had turned out to be a lie. I'd failed everyone who ever relied on me. I'd led them to Concord, and we had no hope of getting out alive. The thing is, that was actually okay with me. I was ready to die. It was what I felt I deserved. It was what I wanted.
I never realized you'd lost hope like that.
I had to put on a brave face as long as there were still people counting on me. That's the only reason I kept going. My point in all of this is that, well, you saved my life. And not just by saving us from those raiders in Concord. I mean that you made me want to keep living again. I guess that sounds pretty sappy, but it's true. If we hadn't met, or if you'd killed those raiders and then just taken off, I don't know if I'd still be around. I think I would have found some way to, end it. Maybe not by shooting myself in the head or anything, but just by not caring about staying alive. So I just wanted you to know that. How much our friendship has meant to me.
I'm glad you decided to stick around, Preston. The world needs more people like you.
Well, now you're making me embarrassed. I hope I didn't make you too uncomfortable telling you all that. I just felt like it needed to be said, you know? I guess we should get back to it, huh?
So having reached the highest level of affinity with Preston, you have gained the perk United We Stand. So yeah, that's basically Preston's final dialogue. Now the perk you get from him is, thanks to your relationship with Preston, you deal plus 20% more damage and gain plus 20% more, plus 20 damage resistance when facing 3 or more opponents. That basically means that if you've got 3 or more opponents, you'll deal 20% more damage and you'll have 20 damage resistance, which is a pretty good perk to get. Yeah, so basically
Look alive.
You want to swap supplies? No problem.
that's basically Preston, really. There's nothing like else to it. I'm gonna take most of the stuff away from him. I'm gonna give him back his suit of armor. Take some of that. He's still got his Minuteman suit. I'm actually gonna take that as well.
We're not gonna make very good time with you so loaded down.
I want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
I'm actually gonna make the other people wear Minuteman things. It annoys when they don't. So yeah, that is basically Preston. That's all of his dialogue. I think we've done about 8 or 9 videos now, or possibly 10 on him. So yeah, do check him out. But yeah, I think we're going to be doing Piper or Codsworth next. Probably Piper, thinking about it. Codsworth is a very difficult character. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Look alive.
Go ahead.
Hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the videos, and I hope you like actually learning about
I'm listening.
Preston and, you know, his dialogue, and got some few helpful tips on the quests to do with Preston.
Can I help with something?
So yeah, that's it.
Nothing else for now.
No problem.
Bye.